When your baby looks at you, what do you think they actually see? You probably think they see their mom or dad, but the truth is, in the first few months, your baby doesn't even realize you are a separate being. Just like experts discovered that some animals, like cats, don't actually see humans as a separate, different species, but rather as big versions of themselves in their colony, your baby lives in a completely different reality than yours. What science says about how they truly see and feel you will completely change the way you comfort them in the middle of the night. Most parents don't know this. Most think they are making mistakes. And the last item on this list will bring tears to your eyes. It will explain, once and for all, why your baby refuses to sleep anywhere else but on your chest. Number 1. Your baby literally thinks you are a part of them. Do you ever wonder why your baby panics and cries the second you step out of sight, even for just a few seconds while you're in the bathroom? Most people around you will say that babies just want attention or that they are testing you. But here is what's actually happening in their brain during those early stages. In the first few months of life, babies don't understand the concept of separation. They don't know where their body ends and yours begins. In their mind, you are not a separate parent. You are a biological extension of their own being. When you aren't there, they don't just think, "Where did mom go?" They feel like a vital part of themselves is missing. Much like how prolonged isolation in pets has been proven to cause silent stress, anxiety, and withdrawal, your baby experiences a primal, deep fear. When you understand this fact, that cry from the next room will never sound like manipulation again. It will sound like a pure survival instinct. Number 2. Your face is just a blurry smudge to them. Have you ever brought your face close to your baby, smiled widely, and felt like they were looking right through you? This happens because a newborn's vision is initially very undeveloped and cannot focus on anything further than 8 to 10 inches away. Interestingly, science shows that cats also see the world in a permanent, soft focus, and anything closer than 10 inches is completely blurry to them as well. So, your baby doesn't recognize you by your sharp facial features at first. They recognize you by something much deeper and more primitive: your scent. Animals in nature, like cats, leave invisible pheromones to blend their scent with yours, sending the message, "This is safe, we belong to each other." Your baby does the exact same thing by absorbing your chemistry. Their nervous system imprints your specific scent as the very definition of safety. That's why a crying baby will often magically calm down if you give them a shirt you've worn all day. In that moment, they aren't looking for your appearance. They are desperately looking for your chemistry and the physical proof that you are near. Number 3. Their world depends on what seems boring to you. What if I told you that the most powerful act of love toward your baby doesn't look like love at all, but rather like a repetitive routine? Humans love spontaneity, but for creatures whose brains are just developing, predictability is everything. Behavioral studies show that being exposed to an unpredictable environment significantly raises cortisol, the stress hormone. Just like pets who need the exact same meal times and a predictable daily rhythm to lower their guard and feel at peace, babies desperately need routine. The same lullaby before bed, the same dim lighting, the same bath sequence, the same scent of the baby wash. That's not boring. That is their entire emotional foundation. When they know exactly what comes next, their little nervous system finally relaxes and allows them to peacefully drift to sleep. Number 4. Your soft voice is their physical shield. Have you ever caught yourself talking to your baby in a funny, high-pitched, extremely soft voice that you would never otherwise use in conversation with adults? You might feel silly when someone hears you, but that is one of the most important things you instinctively do for their health. A 2022 study from the University of Paris, Nanterre, revealed something incredible. Animals can distinguish their owner's voice from a stranger's, but they only respond when the owner uses a gentle, higher-pitched tone, while barely paying attention to a normal adult tone. That higher, gentler tone actually serves to directly and physically regulate their nervous system. Every time you walk into a room and speak softly and soothingly, you are building an invisible layer of safety. A baby's brain is constantly flooded with new sensory information, and your soft voice acts as an anchor, telling them there are no threats in their environment.
And hey, before we move on to the two most important items on this list, if this makes you see your baby even a little differently, and if it takes away that heavy guilt all new parents carry, hit like and subscribe. It's the best and fastest way to help millions of other sleep-deprived parents who deserve to know what their baby is actually telling them every single day. Number 5. Why do they always have to hold on to you? We all know how sweet it is when your baby unconsciously grabs your finger with their tiny, fragile hands while nursing, or when they tightly hold on to the edge of your shirt. But behind that incredible sweetness lies a survival instinct rooted from birth. In the animal kingdom, newborn kittens instinctively push their paws against their mother to stimulate milk flow, but also to create a profound sense of safety. This movement creates such a deep emotional association that it remains hardwired as a self-soothing mechanism even when they grow up. When a baby holds your finger, their nervous system tells them, "I'm with someone I trust. I can let my guard down." It's not just a reflex that fades away. It is their subtle way of checking to make sure you are still right there beside them, to feel your pulse beneath their fingers. Number 6. Why do they only calm down on your chest? You bought the most expensive crib on the market, the softest bedding, a vibrating swing, but your baby screams the second their back touches the mattress, and then, exhausted, you place them on your chest, and they magically fall asleep in seconds. Most people will tell you, you made a mistake, you spoiled them by holding them, now you'll pay for it. But science proves something completely different. A groundbreaking 2019 study from Oregon State University, which looked at mammalian bonding, showed that forming a secure attachment with caregivers works through the exact same emotional and biological mechanics in human babies as it does in certain pets. Sleep is the moment when every living creature is at its most vulnerable and completely defenseless. When your baby refuses to sleep anywhere but on you, they are choosing to put themselves in a state of maximum vulnerability exclusively next to the person they trust the absolute most. On your chest, they are once again listening to that exact steady rhythm of the heartbeat they heard for a full 9 months in the womb. That sound, combined with the warmth of your body, literally slows their heart rate and instantly lowers their stress hormones. When your baby falls asleep on you, they are not being manipulative, nor are they spoiled. They are telling you, in the only language they know, "My world is new, huge, and terrifying, and you are the only place where I feel completely safe." To them, you are not just a human being, you are not just a caregiver. To them, you are their only home.